How are we? Well, this is the Sydney tram. Looks like they've got trams running again. They were broken down and they had holes in them, and there was a big stink about it a couple of months ago. And no story on it. Well, we're not going to do trams. Here's a nice new surprise for you. To George Street and Pitt Street in the city of Sydney. They had a bit of refurbishment done. And for many years, I used to walk up the stairs straight there. And then they put in these escalators, which you can tell they've been here for quite a while. These aren't brand new. Look at the dirt on it, right? What they did do, they put in an elevator. Finally. When I worked on the job here, way back in 1982, we asked the same question. Why does everybody got to walk upstairs? Then eventually, they put in the escalator. Now 40 years later, the great railway gods that live up here used to cock and pick and brains after putting in elevators in every other station around Sydney, and they put one in here. So look, there's the tram.
Doors closing. Please mind the doors.
So now you know where I am. They finally put in a bloody elevator. 40 years. Now what used to be here, when I was here, was a bunch of redundant office spaces. I'll show you where they used to be. Right there. See? Have a look. And what they've done, they've cut that out. Because that is not original. Let's have a look at it. Just a little bit of sticky bead. Look, that's cement rendering. So what they've done, they've actually cut it back to where it used to be. It used to be out here. This here was a locked up chamber room, because we used to put stuff in here when I worked on the railways. So there, you can see the original archway with the original ceiling. And when this here was stairs, there should be a photograph somewhere online. You see the stairs going up here, and that used to be a solid wall across here. So finally, it's taken the great railway gods 40 years to get their brains into gear and get an architect in to build something. So yeah, it does look rather good. So, very impressive. Finally helping the disabled people of Sydney. So where are we? Alright, we're down here on Eddie Avenue. Now you'll see many photos of the old-fashioned trams. Now if you go down, you'll see the old tram. This is a big beautiful sandstone, look at that. All the pollution and everything else goes past. See all the pollution over there? And that up there from all the cars over the years. It's all black. Many years ago, people don't realise this, the trams were over there in the middle road. Right, trams were over there in the middle. This here was the car lane. Now this is the tram lane, and that there's the westbound car lane. You go look at the old tram photos, see if I'm wrong. Anyway, for me, Mr. Hominoid, just sort of give you a look. Anyway, let's go for a walk up and around. I remember way back in 1980, oh hang on, 1978. We used to come up here and I used to catch a bus called VIP Coaches. Hang on, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I know what's going on. This is the homeless centre. Let's have a look. There it is. It's for all the homeless people. Isn't that great? There's that little van that pulled in front of me before. And all the homeless people getting the free food. Anyway, won't film them. There we go. That's the old Central YHA. I actually went in there in 1977 to do my railway medical. That was officially owned by the railways back then. Yeah, that's an old... Is that one or that one? No, that one up there. You're right on the corner of George and Pitt Street on the beginning of Broadway. That was the original railway doctors. And just over there you can see there's two churches, and some arsonists tried to set fire to them there about 20 years ago and they rebuilt them. Anyway, they caught him. Two beautiful old churches. And this one is the Backpackers Hostel. Now, this is going to sound crazy. That down there is Pitt Street. Up there is a ramp that goes down to Pitt Street from the tram up there. This here is called Eddy Avenue. Now this is the Randwick tram that goes into Circular Quay. Now the other tram up top, it's a different type, a different brand, and it goes out to the fish markets around the Star City Casino. As you can see, it covers a whole lot of the city. Now that's Rawson Square over there. It used to be called Rawson, well, still called Rawson Square when the cars used to go down there. The cars don't go there anymore. And then down the front of the tram, way down the far end, is George Street, Sydney, with the Great Southern Hotel, which is a famous one you see where Slim Dusty sung the song, "I Like to Have a Beer with Duncan." That's where that was. Just a little bit of history. Anyway, there we go. So if you like that, see you later, Mr. Hominid.